We are previewing week 1 here at SBRForum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak, and I am very happy to welcome a brand new guest to SBR Videos, an absolute handicapping industry veteran, a real pro. Some of our regular viewers are probably already familiar with him, Tony George from TonyGeorgeSports.com and LockerRoomPicks.com. Tony George, thanks for joining us.
Hey, Peter, big feather in my cap to be on the show. Looking forward to giving out some NFL games this season to everybody.
Absolutely. Very, very happy to have you on here. And your website's, again, TonyGeorgeSports.com and LockerRoomPicks.com. And you were telling me that you're starting a new radio show with Yahoo Sports this football season.
Yeah, we are. We at Locker Room Picks, we got ourselves a sports portal information website. Just tons of, they don't sell plays over there. It's strictly information. Based myself, some big industry names, Brian Leonard, Teddy Covers, Ross Benjamin, Jimmy Boyd, all providing content over there. It's kind of a gateway to TonyGeorgeSports.com, but some really interesting, neat features over there, lots of videos. And, of course, in conjunction with Yahoo Sports Radio, the Locker Room Picks radio show goes every single Sunday morning for their NFL lead-in at 8 o'clock Eastern. It's an hour show breaking down and analyzing games. It's more of a sports talk show with a Las Vegas twist, with the handicappers and some sports writers from Yahoo Sports on there. And it's also on Sirius Channel 92. So we're really excited about a national launch and being able to, I guess, put the handicapping industry out there in more of a mainstream market and help legitimize the industry overall with some of the great minds that we have in the industry.
Absolutely. That's great. And those are some great names that you mentioned, guests on the show. Love Teddy Covers. Love that guy. All right. We're going to talk about KC Jacksonville right now. Now, Jacksonville, 3.5-point home dog, totals 41. And, of course, Casey, Andy Reid's the new coach. They're looking to win this year. They do have a bunch of talent that was probably underachieving, underutilized in, last year and previous years. Jacksonville, all kinds of problems. Blaine Gabbert, not great to begin with, maybe a little bit injured. Justin Blackmon, star wide receiver, suspended for the first 4 games. So I'm looking at this. My first thought is got to take KC here, -3.5. My second thought is maybe taking a road favorite of more than a field goal, especially, a team with a history of KC is a super square thing to do. What do you think, Tony George?
You know what? I'm going to drink the Kool-Aid on this one. I live here in Kansas City, actually, and follow them very closely. I think a couple of things that play here in Kansas City's favor, and it does look like a little bit of a trap line. And if you're worried about the hook on that, you can buy the number down to 3, get it on a fall number. I don't think it's necessary. I think Kansas City, if you coming off last year's debacle, they only had 2 wins. They had 6 Pro Bowlers, most of them on the defensive side of the ball, including their punter. But at the end of the day, Kansas City couldn't have scripted this any better. You've got a team here with the starting left tackle out, the whole left side of their line's in trouble. Blaine Gabbert has not looked that good. You take away his best aerial weapon, and Kansas City, when it comes to Maurice Jones-Drew, is equipped to stop the run with 2 linebackers that were Pro Bowl linebackers last year, but you've got Ali, Houston, and Johnson in there. You got Barry coming up at safety on run support as well, which you're going to see a lot of because I don't think Gabbert can pass it all that well, even when he is healthy. And the other thing is, I think that is key in Kansas City being successful, Peter, is the fact that their offense is an enigma wrapped in a riddle simply because Jamal Charles did not play in the preseason due to a strained foot. Now, he's 100% healthy.
Right.
He's one of the top 3 running backs in the league, and he has an entirely new dynamic to this offense that no one has seen on film in the preseason in Andy Reid's system. And I think defensively for Jacksonville, they're going to have to adjust on the fly. And if Kansas City pops up a couple of quick touchdowns in this game, the problem is Jacksonville is not equipped to play catch-up football with their offense.
I completely agree with you, Tony George. I wish I could play devil's advocate here, but I can't really. I just, I'll be talking to some bookmakers on Thursday. I'll be very interested to see if they get any, if they're getting much sharp action the other way on Jacksonville as a home dog. I suspect that they'll tell me they're not getting a lot of action.
I think the reason the line has stayed low is just because Kansas City's a team coming off a 2-win season.
Right.
They're breaking in a new quarterback in Alex Smith. He's not a rookie. When he was in San Francisco the last couple of years, even last year until he went out with an injury and Kaepernick came in and just wowed everybody with his skills, and he is a better quarterback than Smith, obviously. But at the end of the day, the guy can manage an offense on the field and not get them in a lot of trouble. And I think at the end of the day with Kansas City, what you're going to find with Andy Reid's offense is a lot of balance, and I think you have a good game manager. And Kansas City's defense is sneaky good. They were ranked 14th, 15th last year overall, Peter. But remember, that was the 15th or 14th ranked defense. They had 5 Pro Bowlers in the Pro Bowl, and it also was a defense that had to deal with 38 giveaways by the offense last year.
Right. I think we're done here. KC -3.5 is the side. Thanks so much, Tony George.